I am Sammy Sumter. I am currently at Hilda Solis Care Village. I'm originally from Carmel by the Sea. I'm 36 years old. I actually like being in Carmel. It's nice. It's very comfortable. Really fun-loving, caring, outgoing people. Um, Strange weather as always, but other than that, I really love being out there. But I do like Los Angeles too. It's just, I guess you can say, more city life here than it was out there. Out there was more like a small rural community. I've been living in Los Angeles for about 4 years. I was born with cerebral palsy, which is a nerve and muscle disorder. It's You can't just get it. You have to be born with it. It's a birth defect. Um, I really don't have as many challenges as a lot of people with CP. Just not being able to walk as well or move around as well as others, But I'm just like everybody else. I just do everything everybody else does. I just do it in a different way. Yes, I have hearing loss as well. I'm I'm completely deaf, almost completely deaf on one ear, and then I have hearing aids in both ears. But I'm currently looking into getting a cochlear implant through AB, which is a big worldwide company that does cochlear implants. And I've heard pretty much good things about their success stories with them. So I do have a lot of struggles out where there's a lot of people talking at once. I get bits and pieces of information. If I can't read their lips, it's a lot harder. Or if they don't sign, like American Sign Language, like I know, I've known sign language since birth. Grew up, with mostly hearing impaired people in my family. I got older. I was probably about 8 or 9 years old when they finally were able to get me into speech and vocal therapy to learn how to speak like everybody else. I started experiencing homelessness about 3 years ago when I lost my home to a fire. I started kind of moving around from different areas. I moved down here from Carmel and decided it's time to start over and see if I can get myself to a better place. And I was actually in another facility, but was kicked out due to me not being mentally disabled. I don't know. I don't understand that. But when I got here, it was a totally different story. I was out on the streets for about 7 months, and I want to say it's called LASA. They're Los Angeles Housing something. They came out and was trying to get people into places, and she's like, one of the ladies came up to me and she said, "Would you like to be inside a place?" And I said, "Yes, I would rather be off the streets and in a place." And she said, "Okay, well, we'll we'll get back to you." And so I gave her my information. 3 days later, she got me in here, and I was the first person on property. I was the first disabled person on the property, and I was happy to be here. I was like, "Yay, fresh start, off the streets," and working my way to getting housing. So they helped me apply for Sections 8, if I'm saying that correctly. And now I'm on my journey. I've gotten a lot more done than I did when I was stuck on the streets, but I'm very thankful every day to have gotten in here, because this is like a safe haven. It makes me feel better knowing that I can push myself forward rather than go backwards. I don't want to ever be homeless again. It's not the best of experiences being on the streets. To me, the First Care Village is like, it's wonderful because they help you, they provide you with things that you need on a daily basis. They help you become more independent and be able to live on your own when you do get Sections 8 or whatever program you're going through for housing. I've had nothing but mostly positive stuff here. But I can say I really do enjoy my time here. I enjoy having the comfort and support of the staff and others that are here to help us move on to a better place and get our own homes. Actually, I just recently graduated, so that schooling is over temporarily for me. I might go back for another round of sign language for another class of advanced sign language, since they're now doing them in sections. They're actually, Gallaudet is a deaf and hard of hearing school. It's made for the persons with deaf or hard of hearing. The next set of classes, I think, is in January, or sometime in January, and I'll be taking those classes as well for the second course. The first course I already graduated in August. August 26th, I graduated in advanced sign language. So, we all have journey lives, or journeys in our lives that we have to take, and if you take the wrong one, you may end up in that same place over and over, like repeating yourself. But to me, being here, I haven't had to worry about going back to the streets and be like, oh, how am I going to survive on this day? Not everybody has the same resources that I do that can go out and still survive with those resources. And I've always been that type of person. I keep a positive mind about pretty much everything. I don't really have room for negativity in my life. So that's kind of how I got here and became even better than I was out there.